Finally, I've done level 160 Beast for male Saiyans. Now, this video was actually really hard to record because the main problem with level 160 Beast is kind of a problem that Xenoverse 2 has been having in general, and I'm going to call it the double-edged sword problem with level 160 Beast. Now, I'll keep it really short while I power up to Beast mode, because you gotta get the key to turn Beast at the beginning, right? Beast is already a really hard transformation to use, but we'll talk about all of that later. For now, though, it's the fact that Xenoverse characters in general, they all do super high damage now, right? Everyone does super high damage at level 160, whether it be you, the player, or any random enemy you fight, even a Cyberman or a Cell Jr., any of those characters who were kind of weak before. Even Freezer soldiers, right? They have the unique gimmick where they can charge up their like main laser gun. That does a lot of damage now. So, but the thing is, our health isn't expanding or growing to match the amount of like to match the amount of damage we're getting. So, not only is Beast a really hard transformation to go into, I have to make sure I have a super armor limit burst before I go into it. Otherwise, I'll just get my guard broken when I achieve Beast mode, and then I'll just take bonus damage. The bonus damage you take from Beast makes it so that people who already do obscenely high damage do even more damage to you. So instead of being just like Evolution Blue, where it's just really good, it instead ends up being a double-edged sword, where yeah, you have the potential to do a monstrous amount of damage to your opponent, but more than likely, you'll just be taking all of the damage that you, like, you'll be taking even more damage. Like, you do so much damage though in Beast. I do want to say, it's not like, look at this. Look at this damage. That is not bad damage at all. That Beast combo into such a strong super is like way stronger than Evolution Blue could ever give you, right? Evolution Blue could not let you do that much damage or let you keep up that much ki while doing all of that. That's something only Beast can allow you to do. But like, again, the biggest issue is just that you'll be taking a lot of bonus damage on your way to getting those big opportunities. Not to mention the Beast combo, like the main combo for Beast, it usually doesn't work online because, you know, Xenoverse 2 and lag, it's just a match made in heaven in general. It's just very unfortunate. But yeah, no, I want to say I like Beast, but maybe if the game's connection was better, then it would matter more, because you do an ocean of damage, but the same can happen to you in Beast. Beast might be one of the only states in Xenoverse 2 where you could die from full health when the enemy doesn't even have like the key for a super attack or an ultimate attack. We head into the second match here, and again, the main problem with Beast is that it's, again, you take more damage. I need you guys to keep that in mind, because right now we are fighting Custom Jiren. You know, one of the heaviest hitters in the game, Custom Jiren, the character people always play when they want to just cancel you to death and then just drop a massive amount. Like, look how much damage I did in base form already at the start of the fight. I'm already a really heavy hitter. I kind of don't need Beast. If anything, I would just benefit more from having like a Super Soul or transformation that gives me faster stamina recovery or gives me more defense. Like, drumroll please, a Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan Blue, right? I don't need to do any more damage. I do a ton of damage already. Everyone does a ton of damage already in Xenoverse. At this point, you're just being so greedy with your damage that's coming at the cost of your actual survivability. Because now that I'm in Beast mode, you'll see that the fight is actually going to go less my way. Especially after the stamina break goes wrong, because, you know, Xenoverse 2. But you'll see the fight goes less my way, because every smaller hit he gets now does way more damage than it should be doing. And he doesn't, and Custom Jiren is not even weak, by the way. Let me remind you guys, Custom Jiren is not weak. So at this point, I'm just being way too greedy with my damage, and I'm just taking way more damage. Xenoverse also gives this guy a lot of back hits. Like, it doesn't matter where I am, I usually just get back hit, which is super unfortunate. But yeah, here we go. Already dead. Look how much damage this one ultimate does to me. Power Wall, right? Look at that. Look, remember, Power Wall is a great ultimate attack, but it's not great for its damage. It's great for the fact that it holds people in place and counters limit bursts. That just stole like 2 health bars from me. All because I decided to go Beast against a level 160. And you can see how unreasonable the form becomes when you have to consider how much work you need to put behind transforming into it.
I'll let you.
And then how much damage you take. That is why Beast is the double-edged sword. It might be best for, I don't know, I was going to say it might be best for Namekians because they have a regeneration feature. But the whole point of Beast is like the basic attack combo, right? And you just get the most out of that as a male Saiyan. Honestly, I would say Beast makes so much damage, you lose the benefits of like regeneration. Like you can't out heal the damage you'll take from being in Beast. Okay, one thing that's pretty cool though, this guy picked like Archipelago. So I have lots of time to go Beast. I didn't even have to use my limit burst. Again, I don't even use my limit burst in this game for real. I really just don't. I only use it to like secure the transformation with Beast, or if I just want to do like extreme damage of an ultimate attack for a video. But it's nice to know that I didn't have to, like, you know, lose any amount of health before getting to the stage where I can go beast. And again, the damage is really high, but this guy is using Super Saiyan Blue Evolved right now, I believe, so it is countering some of the damage. However, I still hit so monstrously hard when I do get him. Like, dude, like, goddamn. God damn, can you see what I mean? It's a double-edged sword. It's not entirely bad, it's just a double-edged sword. And I, for one, am not very proficient with the blade, so I could end up hurting myself more than I might hurt my enemy using this kind of trick. And that's probably my biggest issue with these. It's just too risky. It's definitely far too risky as a transformation. The animation for it is really, like, long. It doesn't even have a counter like Ultra Instinct. Ultra Instinct's counter is great, you know, but it doesn't even have any way to protect itself. But this damage, oh my goodness. So, I was going to mention this, but having counters of Beast is probably the best thing you could do. Because now that we've accepted that we are being way too greedy with damage, it only makes sense to just put counterattacks on, because your counterattacks are going to just hit so stupid hard. Like, just crazy, unfair hard. We're going to skip the part where this guy uses Super Armor Limit Burst, because that is, like, that's just too much waiting. But yeah, having counters and stuff like that is always great, especially when you know your enemy is going to vanish and attack, and you're like, oh, well, if I know my enemy is going to vanish and attack, then all I have to do is just counter. Like, boom, there you go. He's going to always dodge the back hit, because he sees me going for the back hit every time, especially if I charge up, he's not going to want a perfect block hit. So all I have to do is, you know, whiff the back hit, because that's the whole point, and then just hit him with a counter. Now, Super Shock God Flash should obviously be better for this, because it does so much damage and you can combo it. But, you know, I'm using Beast. Let me use the Beast kick as a counter, right? Super Shock God Flash is also a get out of just free card because it has way too many iframes. It can even be fine against Blast cancels, which makes it the ultimate counter. But yeah, having something on like Demon Flash Strike is really good. I use it a lot from this point on in the video. Going, hey, you know, my only weakness with Beast is the fact that I can get caught lacking. So let me have a counter that steals half of the enemy's health bar if they think they can hit me right now. And that honestly just saves it. Okay, so here we have another big map. This is a great opportunity to charge up. I still pop Super Armor, because let's obviously, you know, save for better. Sorry, right? I don't want my enemy to, you know, think, oh, he thinks I'm going to go easy on him, but I'm just going to break his guard. Like, nah, we don't want any chance of anything going wrong. We're already playing a really risky transformation. Best to not play it too dangerous. So, disadvantage of being a Beast is obviously characters of cancels can really mess you up, because not only does Beast give you a slower attack animation and base form, it gives you that weird cringe like Super Saiyan teleporting vanish, which has never benefited anyone in the history of Xenoverse 2 ever. It's just bad. So, that sucks. And Vegeta's not even a great character or anything, he just has a lot of counters, which makes him, you know, obviously harder to fight when, you know, I'm basically moving slower and he's basically moving faster, so that's always tough to fight. But yeah, he gives me a lot of his health at the beginning here, and allows me to do a lot of damage, but again, the main issue is that the Beast combo against this guy, it doesn't really work because, again, Xenoverse 2 lag, so I'm just kind of hoping that he'll vanish midway through the combo. Oh, there's Demon Flash Strike again. Honestly, the best use of Beast is to just abuse counters. I might have to make a Beast counter build video, like having every counter in the game on something for Ki Blast, something for Melee, you know, because that's honestly its strong suit. Really annoying strong supers like Steel Mirage, you know, Gigantic Rage, grab supers that just do a lot of damage and they're inescapable cutscenes, and the enemy has to take every drop of that damage, and that's just so cool. By the way, look how much life Vegeta took in one combo. That's just what being a Beast does for you in the level 160 meta. I am such a squishy glass cannon. Honestly, Beast might have been OP if it came out when, if the game was still like level 80 or level 99. But now we just do so much damage, it isn't. Oh my god, man, I forgot. He's got that God Vegeta Super Soul on, alongside the healing limit burst. But don't worry, guys, now's not the time to panic. We still do tremendous damage, especially because that limit burst makes him take more. So he's going to play way careful, because he obviously doesn't want to get hit. So yeah, there we go. That's the first time we've seen him use that attack. And it's okay to take that attack, because that's a combo ender. That's not something that's not like burst Kamehameha. It's going to extend into another thing. So yeah. And I think I get him here with a huge Steel Mirage. Yeah, first that charge attack just really like cuts away a lot of his health. And then I'm looking for an opportunity to land Steel Mirage, because if it hits, it's a cinematic, so he can't avoid that. And oh my god, the damage on that super is already ridiculously high. Being in Beast makes it even more nasty. And the last fight, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Again, we are a double-edged sword. We take tons and tons of damage. You always see how much better I do at the start of these fights. And again, look, man, it's not even like I do low damage. If I barely touch my enemy, I'm still able to take off a decent amount of health. I just need, obviously, you know, spacing to get like enough Ki to actually go Beast. And look, I barely take any damage right now. I'm actually taking like next to no damage right now. But the thing is, I obviously need time, so knock him away, pop super armor just in case, and then go beast. Now I could sacrifice a whole super attack slot to get like one of the Ginyu Force fighting poses, but I don't really want to do that. I actually like having all my super attacks. I'd rather just use my super soul and my super armor limit burst to get it. That just feels way more like sensible to me. Not to mention super armor limit burst increases your defense by a lot, so there's no chance you'll get cheesed all at all. Yeah, benefit to being a beast male Saiyan especially is, first of all, male Saiyans have the highest basic attack in the game. Then Saiyans also get stronger when their health gets lower. And Beast is obviously, you know, you're going to get your ass kicked in Beast. So you're going to be very powerful when your health is low. And it shows especially when you use moves like Special Beam Cannon Beast. Because this is the fight where I actually get to land Special Beam Cannon Beast. And it does a lot of damage on this guy. He had like a decent amount of life left too. It just does a lot of damage because of all the different stacking bonuses going into it. And especially because it has that guaranteed cinematic. Which is, thank you, Bandai Namco. Please put more moves in your game that have guaranteed cinematics. It works completely fine for Spark and Zero. It would work completely fine for Xenoverse 2 as well. Don't be cowards. Just do it, alright? Daima Goku's ultimate isn't a cinematic. That's just a complete disappointment. Make them cinematic. Make all of these moves cinematic. But yeah, now he's an auto guard, and auto guard's just really tricky to handle because I can't just grab him. He'll just move away if I try to grab him. As you'll see now, I'm going to try and grab him. Boom. Then he tries to immediately go for the attack. So, yeah, it's just too risky. Look how much damage I take, man. Oh my god. SSJ4 Gogeta is not a heavy hitter. Oh, no. But don't worry, we don't even need a long stamina break to do damage. This is all we need to do. Boom. And then, watch out. Fight's over. Because our health isn't even that low. Look how much damage this does. Like, we didn't have to wait for the whole beam to hit him for us to know he was cooked. That just does that much damage now. Again, Beast is just greed incarnate. If you want to do the most damage in the universe, sure. But the setup for it, plus the bonus damage you'll take, it's too scary of a combination. It's part of the reason why the Golden Freezer form fell off. Because after it made it so that you take more damage in Golden form, basically everyone stopped using it overnight. No one wants to take more damage in a game where everyone does a ton of damage. It's just never fun. That's why Super Saiyan Blue Evolved is always going to be the top transformation in the game. Because it makes you take even less damage while still giving you all of these damage benefits and faster stamina recovery, and you barely lose any ki in Blue Evolved now as well. It's just crazy. So I'm not saying Beast should get a treatment like that, but if they are still changing the game and updating the game a bunch, I think they should just make it so that you can at least turn into Beast much faster. Maybe I wouldn't mind the damage increase so much if the transformation was actually easy to at least get into. It's one of the two. Remove the damage debuff and keep the long animation, or just get rid of the long animation, make it quick like every other transformation, and then just keep the damage debuff. But either way, that's a great place to end the video. I do hope you guys all enjoyed, and if you did, then please leave a like in the video. Don't forget to subscribe to greatly support the channel. Leave a comment down below as to what you'd like to see next, fellas. I do love you all. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Take care and peace.